Hi everyone, hope you're well. Hope you're staying cool. It's super hot out here in the moment in the UK. We're going through a little mini heat wave, which is lovely for those of us that like the sun. Not so good if you're trying to work. So today I'm talking about online, offline. Now, of course, today is Freedom Day, whatever that means to you. We're here at last. Finally, we can meet up again. We've got no restrictions. We can meet people face to face, in person consultations. We can run live events again, which is really exciting. Obviously, with some caution, because obviously things are very fragile still. And I wouldn't be too surprised if restrictions were reimposed at some point down the line. But for the moment, what's in store for your business? Are you going to reintroduce in-person consultations? Are you going to stay online? Are you going to run an event or a workshop? Suddenly we've got some choices and you may be wondering what to do. Now for client work, we at Happy Hormones, we haven't seen anyone in person for quite some time actually. I started off working in a clinic back in the day, 2014, and soon realised I wasn't making any money because I was obviously paying for the clinic and my lunches and my coffees and travel and all of that stuff. So I made the decision that we would be 100% online from that moment. So from 2015, we have only ever been online. And there are many advantages to doing this. Firstly, there's no overheads. So there's no clinic costs, no travel, no coffees, no lunches, all of that stuff. So it's obviously more profitable in the long run. There's more flexibility. So you can work your own hours from home. There's no waiting around between appointments. Clients have a lot more choice about when they want to see you, and then you can be getting on with other stuff in the meantime. Thirdly, there's more reach. You can work with clients anywhere in the world. You're not restricted to your local area or people that can come and see you, which is a massive advantage in this day and age because actually, you're doing online marketing, you're reaching a global audience, so it's no good doing online marketing if people can't actually see you because you're in a certain area. So you're not limited to your local area, which is suddenly opens up a lot more potential, a lot more reach, a lot more income. Next, it is definitely more specific. So you can work in your niche area and not run out of clients because if you're in your local area and you're in a specific niche, it's going to be actually quite hard to extend your client base. So you can really build up your expertise in a certain area, get known for your niche, and then have the whole world as your possible potential client base. And the biggest advantage actually is since we've been through the pandemic is of course everybody's used to working online now, so you won't get objections that we may have got in the past where people want to see you in person. And actually, in all the time that we've been doing online consultations, I can literally count maybe 2 or 3 people who've said, do you know what, I'd rather see somebody in person. So out of the thousands of clients we've had, just a couple have actually said gone elsewhere. So it's not a big thing. People are now more used to it than ever. So if you wanted to be online, it's not going to be an issue for your clients. What about events and live things? Events are a brilliant way to market yourself, give great value to people and build connections. And you can obviously do offline and online events. There's been huge advances in online technology in terms of running an event. You can absolutely do that. But I find with events that obviously, in person is way more preferable. You get more interaction, you can build a better rapport. But actually we mix things up. So you can do online webinars and talks, you can mix it with events like in-person introductory evenings or short workshops. You can do one-day workshops, you can do longer retreat type events. And actually the pros and cons are different for each. So I have found in my experience that online events, you can get more people to it, but they don't necessarily convert as well as obviously in-person events because it's a little bit more, not quite as interactive, intense, whatever the word is, building rapport. So you need more numbers when you're running an online event. More numbers, and that's easier to do because obviously it's online, so you will get more numbers because the conversion rate's going to be smaller. In-person events are going to be more expensive to run, but you can actually charge more for those anyway, so that should cover the costs. And actually in-person events, for me, they're much more enjoyable because, you've got ability to make real connections when you're talking one-to-one with people. You can go have food with them, you can share food, you can break out and have actual group work rather than just Zoom rooms, which, are okay, but they're not quite as good, are they? And of course, in-person events, you've got a captive audience. So, much easier to convert people or sell what you're selling on an in-person live event. So in our business, we do both. We do online talks and webinars to bigger and wide-reaching audiences, so you can reach people all over the place with those. And next year, we'll be running a lot more live events because I actually enjoy running live events. I like to create that connection, and it's much more fun. So for everybody really involved. But whether you're staying online or you're planning some offline events or whatever you're doing, the important thing is to be able to attract new clients and build your audience, because without that, your event's not going to be, or your talk, or whatever it is you're doing, or even your consultations, not going to be reaching anybody. So we need a sustainable funnel of new leads and clients that will constantly provide you with a sustainable and profitable business so that your business can last longer. So if you need help with that, watch out for my next NTBA Foundation program. It's happening in September, where obviously I take you through the 9 foundations you need to build a profitable business that won't burn you out, because that's, it's no good building a fantastic business if you are exhausted. So we work on that as well. And then if you need some clarity and maybe check out what it's like to work with me, then do join my free 5-day Get Clear, Get Clients Challenge starting on the 6th of September, popping the link below. And I hope to see you there. It's free. Have an amazing week, stay cool, and I'll see you next time.